Hi, welcome to Adidem. In this product tutorial video, we want to show you exactly how do you use Adidem if you are somebody who's been injured as a result of the actions of somebody else, whether that's a car accident, a medical accident, a work accident, an assault, a slip or fall, or any other accident or event or instance that has resulted in you suffering some type of injuries. And you're wondering whether or not you should consider hiring a lawyer to recover some compensation for those injuries. And so what Adidem is designed to do is to provide you with a system that gives you access to the entire legal market and allows lawyers to essentially compete for your claim. So Adidem allows you to tell lawyers about the potential claim that you have, and those lawyers can review and assess the information and provide you with quotes or proposals offering their services to you and describing how much your claim might be worth and how much it is estimated to cost to hire that particular lawyer and what experience that lawyer has. So you can compare different lawyers and different quotes to figure out who's the right lawyer to hire for your claim. So Adidem provides you with access that's really quite unprecedented to date to the legal market in your state. So to begin, let's click the button Get Free Legal Proposals Now, and that will load our online questionnaire software. Now, the first thing you need to decide with our online questionnaire software is whether you are somebody looking to bring a claim or whether a claim has been brought against you and you need to defend a claim, as we have different question sets depending on whether or not you are looking to bring a claim or a claim has been brought against you. So for the purposes of this tutorial, let's assume that we are an individual who's been injured and we're looking to hire a personal injury attorney. So then our accident questionnaire will load, and what our questionnaire is designed to do is first determine whether or not you have a claim or ask you questions that help determine whether or not you may have a claim. And then we ask you some questions about the nature of your injuries and how your injuries have impacted your personal life and your employment. And once we gather that information, then a lawyer can make an assessment as to whether or not it appears that you have a claim, and that lawyer will have enough information to provide you with an initial estimate for what your claim may be worth. And what Adidem allows you to then do is compare proposals from different lawyers so you can see who provides you with the best value and experience and who you want to hire for your personal injury claim. So to start, let's get into the questionnaire. Now, the first question that we ask is whether you want specific attorneys to provide you with proposals or whether any attorney can provide you with a proposal. And what that allows you to do is it gives you the choice to say you would like certain specific attorneys to provide you with proposals and only those attorneys. And once you enter those attorneys' names and email addresses and you complete our questionnaire, Adidem will then package your questionnaire and just email those specific lawyers with your questionnaire and allow only those lawyers to provide you with proposals, and no other lawyers using Adidem will actually see your questions or your answers to the questionnaire. So that's option number one. Option number two is if you're not sure whether or not you want specific attorneys to provide you with proposals and you just want to see what the entire legal market will inform you with respect to your claim, you can click Any Lawyer Can Provide You with a Proposal. And we will then send your claim to all attorneys in your state and in the city where the accident occurred and allow those attorneys to provide you with a proposal for your claim. So that's a pretty convenient feature that we have here at Adidem that gives you a lot of flexibility and choice with controlling who can actually see the information with respect to your claim and who you want to provide you with proposals. So once we start into the question set, we're asked what our name is, and we need to provide some very general information with respect to the nature of the accident and our injuries and where it occurred. And let's assume it happened in San Antonio, Texas, and it did happen within the last 2 years, and let's assume that it happened actually on October 1st of 2019, and that somebody else caused the accident. Now, depending on the type of accident that occurred, there may be different legislative or damages regimes in your state that determine what you may be entitled to for your accident. So we need to understand what type of accident it was, as that may affect your damages claim. So for the purposes of this tutorial, let's assume it was a car accident and that we were struck at a red light by a vehicle going through the red and we don't know who caused the accident, and we don't know whether there are any witnesses. We do know the police were contacted, and we don't know whether or not the person has insurance. Now, the next part of our question set is very unique. It's very detailed, and it's very interactive. And it allows you to actually select on the different body parts that were injured as a result of the accident, and then tell us about the nature of the particular injuries with respect to that body part. And so it allows you to get into quite a bit of detail with respect to your particular injuries, and actually classifying the type of injury that occurred. And let's assume that we broke our left forearm here as part of the accident. And there's also different profiles depending on whether you're male or female. And you can actually reverse the bodies as well if the backside of your body was injured. And here, let's assume that we had muscle strain on our lower back after the accident, and it still has not healed. And that information will then be sent to the lawyers so they can understand or assess what your damages may be for your injuries as a result of the accident. So that gives you a general sense of how our questionnaire works. Continue going through our questionnaire. Once you complete the questionnaire, you'll then be asked to create an account. And once you create an account, we will then send your information to lawyers, and you will wait to see or receive proposals. So once you've created an account, you'll be sent an email from Adidem to activate your account, and you'll need to do that before your claim is sent to lawyers and before you have access to the Adidem client features. So click the button, activate your account, and once that's done, you can access the client administration features, which I'll show you next. Okay, so now that you've activated your account, this is our client dashboard. So when you log in on the client side, you will now see that you have submitted a personal injury claim, and that it's currently out for lawyer review, and that lawyers have until December 28, 2019 to submit proposals to you. So not much more to do at this stage for you other than wait for emails from Adidem. Adidem will email you and notify you once a proposal is submitted by a lawyer, and then you can come back to this dashboard and review the proposals, and I'll show you how that works next. So once you receive a proposal from a lawyer, you will get an email from Adidem, and that will notify you that a proposal has been submitted, and you will see a View Proposal Now button within that email. You can click on that button, and it will send you right back into the client dashboard so you can actually view the particular proposal. So let's see how that works now. So back in our proposal viewer, we can see here we have two proposals from two different lawyers and law firms. And to view those proposals, just click on the proposal and it opens up the proposal dashboard. And here you can see the lawyer's bio, the lawyer's related services, his or her education, bar admissions recognition, and that lawyer's proposal on the right-hand side for your claim. So if we look at Harvey, Harvey believes your claim is worth somewhere between $10,000 and $80,000 and is intending to charge you 25% of amounts recovered. The estimated legal fees will be between $2,000 and $20,000. They'll be due at the end of the case. He's given you a couple proposal milestones for how long it will take to resolve your case. And Harvey's of the view that you're going to recover, you may recover somewhere between $8,000 and $60,000 after legal fees. And here you can see he's left you some comments that this is only an estimate and the information needs to be validated during the initial consult. But in summary, Harvey thinks your case might be worth 8 to 60. He's of the view it looks like you have a case, and but Harvey hasn't given you an intro video, and Harvey's given you a pretty significant range of what your entitlement might be. So let's see what Lewis has said for your estimate and what he provided as a proposal. So again, here's the information on this particular lawyer. I note that he's actually provided you with an intro video, so you can actually click on that in the system and watch the video. So you can learn a little bit about Lewis. And here in the experience field, he tells you a little bit about himself and getting to the numbers. Lewis has been much more specific on your claim. He thinks you're entitled to somewhere between $26,000 and $39,000. He's going to charge you 30% contingency, and the estimated amounts you might recover after legal fees looks to be in the range of $17,000 and $25,000. So significantly lower upper end than Harvey, but a higher bottom end than Harvey, And it looks like Lewis has been much more specific. Hard to tell what that means for your case, but now you have a little bit of information to go off of between two different lawyers if you want to speak to those lawyers directly and get some more information with respect to your claim. Um, and again, looking back at the two proposals, you can compare them and see which lawyer you're most comfortable with. And after you've selected or after you've viewed a proposal you're comfortable with, you can, in the top right-hand side of the page, you can click Select Proposal. And once that button has been selected, you will be sent an email from Lewis's office with his contact information, so you get in touch with him directly. And Lewis will also be sent an email with your email address so that he can reach out to you directly and contact you. And then this case is closed. And after you've selected a proposal, you are unable to select another one, and that's the benefit, and that's how Adidem works for you as a client to get you information for your claim. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us directly. We're at hello@adidemlaw.com, or you can find us at or on Twitter at Adidem Corp. Thanks again.